I am very much irritated. Is you cool? I had to pause on that food. She got out of line one time. Girl, I was a child. It ain't no why. Cannot make cornbread. And I beat her up. Who? We ain't trying to go in no diabetic coma. Hey besties, welcome back to another episode of Cook With Me in My Tiny Kitchen. And we're gonna hop right into it. And today on the menu we are having fried chicken, red beans and rice, some honey butter cornbread, and I hope you stay tuned to the end because we are having pineapple upside down cheesecake for dessert. And we are starting off strong with washing our chicken. You can wash your chicken if you want, don't wash your chicken if you don't, but as for me and my house, we're gonna wash our chicken. I have some chicken legs. I would have preferred to have chicken wings, but we're gonna work with what we got. Add them to the bowl. All right, and now while the chicken is stewing or doing whatever it's doing, we're gonna go ahead and get the veggies prepped for the red beans. Okay, so I'm still cutting, but I have a 7th grader who's going to 8th grade next year telling me that right now he is a sophomore and he's about to be a senior. I say, so if you going to 8th grade, so what happened to junior? He say freshman is 6th grade. I don't understand the logic. I said, okay, that don't even make sense.
Look, cause like
you just skipped the whole grade.
Since you know there's 4 grades. There's 4 little things in what's it called?
In actual high school, yes, I know.
And now there's only 3 grades in middle school.
Right.
Junior high.
Right.
In 8th grade, I will be a junior.
You're in middle school. You're going to 8th grade.
Which will be my junior year.
That's what? That don't even make sense. There is no senior, junior. You're going from 7th grade to 8th grade. He's the type, he always want to go above, and he want to say, like, even when he was 12, he say, I'm a preteen, or I'm about to be a teenager. He never was 12. It's just like, you're doing a lot for a little, okay? But if you say, I'm not even agreeing to that. No, you're going to 8th grade and we just gonna keep it pushing. This is the fun part. This chopping and cutting, this is the fun part. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. I actually enjoy the chopping and cutting part, but it's just like, I don't know if I'm going slow or it is slow, but it's like very boring today.
What happened to y'all doing them dance videos?
Who dance videos?
You know, like you and my mama used to do them dance videos.
I don't know, we just stopped. We literally did it for like one weekend and then that was it. We never did it again.
Sounds a little depressing.
Yeah, I do. I think this should be enough onion. Okay, so now I'm about to cover this, put this to the side, and get back to the chicken. I couldn't find my regular paprika, so we are going to use smoked paprika. We're just going to season generously. I got a lot of chicken legs.
Oh my God.
And yeah, we're going to season generously. That was garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. Gonna do some Tony's. Go light on the Tony's just because, you know, Tony's be salty. And I don't have my no salt, so love your mama. And I'm gonna do 2 packets of the Sazon. Cracking an egg. Now it's time to use the best tools, our hands. Crack the egg first. And that's our chicken. Cover this up and set it to the side. Now we're gonna cover it up and set it to the side. Now we're switching gears. We're gonna go ahead and get started on the red beans and rice. The recipe that I'm using is from Kimmy Creations. She used grapeseed oil and garlic and herb butter. I have neither, so we're gonna just use regular oil. This is extra virgin olive oil, bold. I know I'm not supposed to use bold, but again, this is all I have right now. So we're just gonna use regular oil and some regular salted butter. It's gonna be seasoned and it's gonna be good. I'm just not using the butter that she's using. Now I just thought about it. All of the meals or all of the dishes that I'm cooking are from her. Well, at least for today, because I got the recipe from her for the cornbread, the red beans and rice, and that was her recipe for the chicken. So Kimmy, that's my girl. Using all of her recipes. I think she used about a tablespoon of the butter. So that's what I'm gonna use. And then just melt it down, and then we're gonna add in the sausage. And I use Cajun and Dewey sausage. And we're just gonna brown them up. So it's been about 6 to 8 minutes. And now we're gonna add in our fresh veggies. Again, I have the celery, bell pepper, onion, and some garlic. This smells so good. If y'all could smell this. We're going to cook this down for about 3 to 4 minutes. I soaked my beans overnight, so now we're just gonna pour off the water. I mean, these beans are huge. I think I soaked them a little too long. Yeah, they split and everything. I soaked them a little too long. Whoops. Now that I'm looking at this pot and looking at how much chicken broth I have to add, I don't know if this was the best choice to use this pot. But if I have to switch it, maybe I should just switch it now. I really don't want to. So I'm just gonna add my chicken broth in and hope and pray for the best. That should be fine. If I have to switch it, I'll switch it, but I think I should be fine. Cover it and let it cook for 2 hours. We'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and get started on dessert. I am filming this for a TikTok as well, so bear with me. I'm going to be looking this way, but this also applies to this camera as well. This is something new. I'm trying something new. Hey, who needs the Cheesecake Factory when you've got it at home? Let's make a pineapple upside down cheesecake. No bake, of course. Get your pound cake loaf. Should I cut it in half or cut it in threes? Cut it in half. Cut it in threes. It's my cut decided for me.
I need some cake too.
I'm recording. Yeah, that look good. Get your pan. Dang, this big. Okay. Oh dang, I am gonna need 2. Hopefully I even got enough cake for all of this. Line it with your pound cake. Top it off with your crushed pineapple. Top it off with your Philadelphia no-bake cheesecake. Pour on top some maraschino cherry juice. Don't be stingy. Swirl it in. Okay, so this part's a little messy. I ain't gonna lie. It's supposed to be like a cute swirl, but I don't know how cute that swirl gonna be. Layer it. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. We just filled in the holes and everything. And now we're gonna top it off with some more crushed pineapple. And for the finishing touch, we're gonna add some maraschino cherries. I wanted no stem, but of course they didn't have it. And now we're gonna cover it and put it in the refrigerator for about a couple hours. I'm not exactly sure, but maybe at least like 3 to 4, just to, you know, get all acquainted and harden up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we gotta work fast because I just realized small kitchen problems that I need the deep fryer and the oven at the same time. And I don't know how that's gonna work, and I forgot that I was making the cornbread, so that's what we about to make now. I got the butter heating up in the microwave. I don't know why my mind, actually I didn't forget about the cornbread. I just making the pineapple upside down cheesecake, and my mind just was on that basically. So it calls for 1.5 cups of yellow cornmeal, self-rising. Of course, now I'm getting all this stuff over myself. Let me just pour it. It also says if you don't have self-rising to use 1 tablespoon of baking powder if you don't have self-rising. And we're gonna do the same 1 and 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And then 1.5 cups of, it calls for 1.5 cups of sugar, but that's way too much sugar for me. So we just gonna do 1 cup, maybe. Like a little less than 1 cup. I just feel like that's just way too much sugar. Coming from me, I know. But yeah, that's way too much sugar for cornbread. Like I know it's supposed to be sweet, but we ain't trying to go in no diabetic coma. So I'm gonna do like whatever this is. That's still leaving a lot, but whatever. I am very much irritated. This is now my second time of trying to get the egg and butters together, but as y'all can see, it's like lumpy because the butter is too freaking hot. But I don't have time to wait. But I guess I don't have any choice but to wait because this cannot make cornbread. So yeah, now we're on try number 3 just to get the butter and the eggs together. But while also working on shredding the turkey necks. The butter now. And now she's going in the freezer. Dang, I should have flipped this upside down 2 days ago. We just gonna put this in the oven at 325 for 25 minutes. Need some help? Nope, I'm almost done. Just gotta flour the chicken, and then I just wondered. Yeah, I'm gotta make the rice, but I'm gonna do that after I flour the chicken. I wasn't planning on cooking this late, but when you start late, you cook late. So. I just put a hole in the flour. Okay, so now that we got the flour, we're gonna season it with the same seasonings. Tony's, what is it? The Sazon, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, same seasoning. And again, a little bit of the slap your mama.
On Mother's Day, really?
On Mother's Day, really? Shut up. Slap your mama.
Try.
I have, and I beat her up.
Sure. Sure.
She was crying for her mama.
Sure.
She definitely was crying for her mama. Listen, sweetie, you don't want to go there with me, honey.
You really don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there with me,
really
baby.
go there.
You don't want to go there with me, baby. Call her. Like, she know. Yeah, of course she gonna deny it.
When you had a fight with me, I don't remember.
I don't tell you everything.
I'm gonna ask her. I want you to see it to her face. I'm like Christian.
I had claws on that food. She got out of line one time.
You know, I like truly do not believe you.
I don't care if you believe
Christian,
me.
we don't believe her, do we?
No.
And she was the one who raised you.
Who?
Grandma.
Oh, I thought you was talking about your mama. Because she raised me, nigga.
I'm saying she the one who raised you, who see you 24/7.
No, she don't.
Oh.
I don't know everything they do.
You see how she was just gone for about 10 hours? How she see me 24/7?
I don't know what they let me know. Some things I have to find out on my own. You know, like you be sneaky with your mama. They were sneaky with me.
Sometimes it be like that. Okay, so now we got the seasoned flour. We about to fry this chicken up. My mama, Christian was trying to do all this, talking about some, it's about to be morning again. And I was like, well, you know, you can go to bed now if you don't want to wait for the food. And my mama talking about some, who sends a child to bed and don't eat dinner?
Grandma,
You! Like, what do you mean? On multiple occasions, you sent us to bed without eating. Please, let's not.
And why?
Girl, I was a child. It ain't no why. What you mean?
She was disobedient.
Empty bellies. Fed up folks. It's a hard knock life.
So I couldn't eat? What kind of crap is that?
You know, they can't act right. That was in my younger years when I didn't know no better.
My mother's, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all hear her. I really hope y'all hear her. So that's her younger years.
That's when I was
You had me when you was 30. And this happened when I was at least probably 10 or 11. So you was 40.
That's when I was a new mom and didn't know no better.
I was just, Clary, we not finna do this. So I was a new mom. A mom of 3. A new mom. Clary, I wish you would stop already. Like, is you cool? Like.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
She said I was a new mom. You tried 3 times, baby. I mean, what?
I don't recall, but if you say I did it, I did.
Girl, of course. That's just the minimum. That's just the minimum, baby.
Now, you may not have ate what I put in front of you. That's different.
So, flour the chicken. Because, see?
That's why you messed up.
Girl, grow up, please. Like. Alrighty, so now dinner is done. It's time to plate it up. Gonna make the queen's plate first. And dinner is served. Is it almost 1 o'clock in the morning? Yes, it is, but it's dinner, so. You want to eat tomorrow? Because you can. You ain't got to eat. Me and Christian can eat. You want this plate, Christian?
Of course.
It's people that want this plate. And you acting funny. Alright, so I'm going to finish making everybody's plate. Thank you so much for staying tuned and watching me cook in my tiny kitchen. I appreciate you all. Drop some hearts in the comments if you have stayed tuned this far. The dessert is going to be a tomorrow thing. I'm not going to lie. I'm not about to deal with that right now. But it will be a part of this video. It's just going to be a tomorrow thing.
3 days later.
It's been about a couple of days. I ate it the next day. I would say leave it in the refrigerator for at least 4 to 6 hours. And it should be all set up and nice. And now you're going to eat and enjoy. But thank you guys so much for staying tuned. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.